Hey everyone, welcome to COSEI Fitness, your go-to channel for burning fat, gaining muscle, and achieving your fitness goals. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about calisthenics, what it is, how it works, and whether it's effective for building muscle and strength. Let's get started. Exercises that use only the weight of your body as resistance are known as calisthenics. And just as with any other form of resistance training, the goal in performing calisthenics is to promote muscle growth and strength. Originating from the Greek words kalo, meaning beauty, and stenos, meaning strength, calisthenics rose to prominence in the 19th century thanks to Friedrich Ludwig Jahn, known as the father of gymnastics. It's no surprise that gymnastics, which is built on body weight exercises, embodies both beauty and strength. Since calisthenics uses your body's weight as resistance, it's also referred to as body weight exercises. But the big question is, how effective are body weight exercises for building muscle and strength? Is it as effective as lifting weights? To answer that, we need to understand how our muscles grow and get stronger. Muscular and strength adaptations occur when a stimulus, or resistance, is applied to a muscle with high enough intensity to invoke muscle overload. Simply put, the more weight you move with your muscles, the more they adapt, becoming bigger and stronger. But not all forms of resistance training are created equal. Take jogging, for example. While jogging is taxing on the heart muscles and can promote cardiac muscle growth, it doesn't do much for skeletal muscle growth, even in your legs. The reason is that the stimulus from jogging isn't strong enough to target all the muscle fibers in the legs. We have three types of muscle fibers: Type 1 fibers for endurance and Type 2 fibers for generating force. Running mostly engages the Type 1 fibers, leaving Type 2 fibers underworked, thus limiting muscle growth. This is why jogging isn't considered a calisthenics exercise, even though it relies on body weight. However, there are plenty of calisthenics exercises that effectively target the larger muscle fibers and promote growth. For example, pull-ups are a challenging exercise that recruits all fiber types, exhausting them and ultimately leading to muscle growth. Similarly, push-ups are another excellent calisthenics exercise for building muscle, especially for beginners who struggle to do even 10. But here's the catch: eventually, you'll hit a plateau. As tough as it may be to reach your first 10 push-ups, when you get to the point where 20, 25, or even 30 push-ups are easy, you'll run into the same problem we saw with jogging. The resistance just isn't enough anymore. Of course, you can modify push-ups, like by elevating your feet, but this only shifts the muscles being worked rather than increasing the resistance on the target muscles. If your goal is to build your chest, this might not be enough. At this point, you might wonder, why not just add weight? Well, once you add weight, you're no longer performing pure body weight exercises, which means you've moved away from calisthenics. So, what's the solution? The next natural progression is to incorporate weights. While calisthenics is an excellent starting point, especially for beginners, there comes a time when certain muscle groups, like your chest, legs, and hips, need greater resistance to continue growing. Additionally, calisthenics often requires the use of multiple muscle groups in one movement, which is great for functional development but can make it difficult to isolate specific muscles. That said, calisthenics can still build an aesthetically pleasing body. After all, there are plenty of individuals who achieve impressive physiques from just body weight exercises. But when you compare them to those who use weights, you can often see a noticeable difference in muscle growth. Even Olympic gymnasts, who perform incredible feats with just body weight exercises, use weights to reach their full potential. This doesn't mean calisthenics has no place in your fitness program, it's just about understanding its role. One of the best things about calisthenics is that it's completely free. All you need is the ground beneath you and a park with some bars. The only equipment you might invest in is things like suspension systems or gymnastic rings. For beginners, body weight exercises provide all the necessary compound movements that are typically found in a beginner program, without the need for a gym. If you love calisthenics and are seeing great results, stick with it. But if you feel like you're hitting a wall, it might be time to incorporate weights into your routine. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more fitness tips. See you in the next one.